All right, good morning and happy Saturday or good afternoon, depending on which time zone you're in. It is still morning here on the Pacific Coast in California. So just around 10:40 a.m., decided to do an ad hoc deal stream. So a whole bunch of stuff that I have is actually on deal. So sometimes the only way I know if something's on deal on Amazon is if I actually browse the Amazon deal stream myself in the morning, and I'm like, that's on deal today, that's on deal today. And then I'm like, I have that. And then I put together a list of stuff that I have that's on deal, and that's how I make up an unscheduled ad hoc deal stream. And what qualifies for a deal stream on Amazon is everything has to be under a limited time deal. There has to be a certain percentage off, but only certain products can qualify on a deal stream when you actually do an Amazon deal stream. So it's just one of those things that I find and I try to take advantage of when I see them. And today just happens to be another deal stream. Usually we do deal streams on Thursday morning. This is one of those rare times we're doing a deal stream on Saturday as well, though sometimes we do a second stream on Saturday. It's a deal stream. So the first product I'm going to talk about, hey Velazar, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. First thing I'm going to talk about is we are still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway during the stream. So I will post the link in the chat. It is the DragonBlogger.com/enter live link. So you do have a chance to come and win a gift card or two. Well, not two, but two different people will win a gift card during the stream itself. I will be selecting random times throughout the stream to select people to win those gift cards, and it all just depends on how much momentum the stream has. I might do in the middle of the stream, might do it in the stream, and I'm giving away at least two $5 gift cards. Might be more. It all depends on the activity the stream gets and how the stream does today. So just remember, it's dragonblogger.com/enter live if you want to enter the random gift card giveaway, the Amazon gift card giveaway. But just remember, you have to be live in Amazon chat to claim the prize. You have 60 seconds to claim the prize if you are chosen. Velazar, you're the first person to enter the gift card giveaway. So the first product on today's deal stream is a product that myself and several other Dragon bloggers have on our team. This is the Blue Yeti USB microphone. This is what you're hearing me talk on right now. I'll pull it into its boom arm in a frame so you can see it without knocking my coffee over, I hope. This is quite a fantastic microphone. And I use this microphone, and by the way, if my voice gets too loud because I brought the mic so much closer to my mouth, let me know and I'll adjust the volume down. One excellent thing about this microphone is you've got your gain knob right here, and I can lower the gain or I can increase the gain as I need to for people to hear me. In addition to using software gain, I have the gain knob right there. The other thing I really love about the Blue Yeti X is the various microphone patterns. You can have it be cardioid, where basically it has a single spot on the microphone pointed towards you and it doesn't pick up from behind it, so that it focuses on removing background noise and only single directional voice pickup. You can also do omnidirectional, yes, the patterns. Omnidirectional mode is what I use it most often, because when I do my Sunday streams with me and my wife, Mrs. Dragon Blogger, I have this mic between us, and that way it's omnidirectional. It picks up her voice behind the mic and my voice in front of the mic at the same time, so we could both share the same mic on stream with the mic put halfway between us and both of our faces. So we both talk into the same mic, and this Blue Yeti mic works out that way. It also has a stereo mode, where if you have it in stereo mode, you could talk on the left side of the mic and you only hear it on your left ear, and if you talk on the right side of the mic, you only hear your right ear. And we could switch to these patterns if you want to hear how these patterns are. It also has the mute button as well. So The button on the back for the pattern will flip. I'm in Omni mode, but let me see what mode I'm in. So this is cardioid mode, which means you should be able to hear it much louder over here. But then if I talk behind it over here, you should not be able to hear me as loud. And this, I believe, is stereo mode. If I talk on this side, you should hear me on the left. If I talk on this side, you should hear me on the right. Or this is stereo mode. One of those was stereo mode, one of those was bidirectional, which means just back and front. So one of those was stereo mode. Either this is bidirectional or stereo mode, or the other one is. I'm not sure which one was which. But basically, you got through the different modes of the microphone. It's really cool when you have in what's called dual podcaster mode or bi mode, where it literally just does back and front pickup, which is meant for like two people who are sitting across from each other with both of them facing the mic exactly from behind. Omnidirectional will pick up from the top of the mic, the sides of the mic. It picks up from all directions of the mic. So omnidirectional is good if you just want to pick up. You don't know where anybody's going to be. It's not going to be perfectly positioned front or back. That's where you use omnidirectional. But this mic is honestly a fantastic mic. There's a reason why most of my streamers use this mic. It's one of the best mics. And combined with the Blue Yeti combined with the G-Hub software, this mic gets a lot better. With the Logitech G-Hub software, you can get customized gain control, noise gating, and all sorts of extra features. You can make your voice sound deeper, higher pitched. You can really tune your broadcaster voice how you want it to sound. If you read podcasts or you do audiobooks or you just do a lot of speech work, you can really tune your voice exactly how you want it to sound and make it perfect to what you want your voice to reflect with the G-Hub customization software with the Yeti X mic. It's just one of the best mics, honestly. I've had a previous Blue Yeti, and the previous Blue Yeti I had years ago didn't support the G-Hub software. It's just so much better having access to the G-Hub software. And the G-Hub software is really, really good at customizing your mic settings. It really is. It gives you fine-grained control. Yes, the background removal software that's in there now as well. So, again, any questions on the Blue Yeti mic, ask me anytime because I'm using this mic throughout the show. Oh, one thing you do want to get with a Blue Yeti mic, if you notice I'll have it on a boom arm. Let's see if I can get that into the thing here. So the Blue Yeti mic is so powerful and strong, especially if it's on a boom arm, you need something to not pick up shocks. So I'm like tapping on my desk right now, tapping on my keyboard. If I didn't have this shock arm to absorb the shocks, the mic would pick up the shock waves from tapping on a desk. So if you do put your Yeti arm on a boom arm, and your boom arm touches your desk or is connected to your desk, you're going to want to get a shock mount. You're going to have to get a shock mount. The shock mount has these little tiny, these elastic coils in here, and this pattern which helps absorb those shock waves that would travel up the boom arm and be picked up by the mic. So highly recommended you get a shock mount if you're going to have a boom arm with the Yeti mic attached to your desk. It made a huge difference. People can hear me tapping on my desk before I got that shock mount. I only got that shock mount a couple months ago. Prior to the shock mount, it was really, really bad at picking up noise and taps on my desk and things like that. So highly recommended. All right, moving on to the next product. So the next product I do not have in my hand, but I watch regularly on Amazon Prime. This is The Expanse. And I noticed that Season 4 on Blu-ray was out on deal today. And I have to tell you, The Expanse is one of my favorite sci-fi series of all time. The Expanse is one of the most realistic depictions of space as it would be conquered or as it would be explored and colonized. And part of that realism is in how they handle the lack of gravity, the fact that people can be born in microgravity environments or low gravity environments, and the complications it causes. It also has, there's no futuristic sci-fi in the fact that there's no shields, right? So literally it uses inertia and zero G so that when things accelerate, they just don't simply slow down. When ships accelerate, they have to spin around and burn in the opposite direction in order to properly slow down. And the G-forces can kill pilots if they don't have, proper pacing with their speed. They have a special juice that helps them survive higher G-forces, but it's not flawless. Literally the best sci-fi show. I like Babylon 5 was like my prior favorite to The Expanse. So Babylon 5 and The Expanse are kind of like my two all-time favorite sci-fi shows. Of course, I like Star Trek Next Gen, but when it comes to realistic, gritty sci-fi, The Expanse is fantastic. There's nothing like it. Hey, Camden, how you doing? And I don't want to spoil the series for you if you haven't watched The Expanse, but it's highly worth watching if you have Amazon Prime. It's worth owning on Blu-ray if you want to be a collector of the various Blu-rays. You know, it starts off more sci-fi, gets in a lot of political drama between the factions of Earth, Mars, and the Outer Belts. James can attest to how good the sci-fi show is too. The Expanse is just an amazing sci-fi and highly recommended if you haven't watched it. I haven't actually watched the latest and final season 6 yet. The book series goes a lot longer than the seasons, but if you haven't watched The Expanse, it's just fantastic. Couldn't recommend it more. Hey Jennifer, good to see you again. Thanks for joining the Amazon live stream. Also, if you have any questions on The Expanse, feel free to ask, because I read most of the books leading up to the series, and I basically kept pace with the book series and the audiobook series with the show to keep myself with all the background and stuff like that. So, again, excellent show. One of my absolute favorite sci-fi series. I'm going to miss the fact that Sci-Fi just ended its last and final season on Amazon. Originally started on Sci-Fi, then became an Amazon Prime exclusive in its last 2 seasons. So next on the list is another Logitech product. This is a nice little lightweight wireless gaming mouse, and Jackie was the one who did the showcase of this, so I'm going to showcase her video on it. And we're going to go play her video right now.
Hello everybody, this is just an unboxing of the Logitech Lightspeed G305 mouse. Gaming mouse, specifically. So we will open it up and then I will do a full review of it in the next video, but of course, instant reaction, but here it is up close.
Now the one on deal is it's the same page. It's just a different color than the one that's on deal.
Very light.
And honestly, I love that little lavender color. I really like the
may or
color
may
of
not
that
make a
version of the
difference,
mouse.
depending.
That kind of lavender,
not too much of a
dark
difference.
purple
So that's really nice
really,
if you're someone who prefers them.
Hey Mish, thanks for joining.
Light.
Is that his help, Mish?
This is obviously some kind of.
That's how you say it.
That's actually a good question. What this is for? Hang on.
I don't know if I'm getting a little bit of lag on my side on the browser or if the
for me.
stream's actually lagging out. So let me know if you notice anything in the stream lagging, or it's just my browser that's lagging.
A much faster
keep up and make sure everything
connection than just pure wireless. Let me see. Sorry, this is a little blurry in the moment. There we go. So that's.
So I really like that you can put the USB dongle inside of the mouse. Too many times the USB dongle comes separately and you could lose the USB dongle. I can't tell you how often those small little receivers that I've placed them around somewhere, meaning to get to it later, and then I misplaced it and I can't find it. So I really like that you could just tuck it away in its compartment inside the mouse itself. That's an important feature.
Which is great. I have found
because I have a lot of times
USB dongles. Pure Bluetooth wireless.
And I've got one for my wireless headsets. I've got one for my mouse.
Grab it by that little grip right there. Pull it down to open it. So that is it. And like I said, I will do a full review. Give this a thorough test. A little bit of a smaller mouse for my hand. I got a little bit bigger hands, but I also use a Logitech mouse. I use the Logitech G502 Hero as the mouse. But this is a very nice lightweight travel mouse. This one will travel well if you need to put it in your backpack or your laptop bag and take a mouse with you. This is a much better mouse for travel than my bigger Nothing wrong with the mouse. That is 100% me. But I always love
plus I just love the color
good, new options.
Thank you for the follow, David Store. Much appreciated.
That is it. There it is.
So any questions again on the Logitech G50 mouse, let me know. We've covered a lot of Logitech products in the past as well.
It's actually very comfortable. So I'm excited, and these are very responsive so far.
Stop the video here and move on to the next product, which is Gobi light strips. And I know we talk about Gobi light strips relatively regularly because we reviewed like 7 of them on my team. Almost every one of the DragonBloggers has reviewed these Gobi light strips to various degrees, right? Some of them have the RGB IC, some of them are just static, others are 100-foot long, others are 32-foot long. This is the 32.8 foot.
James here with
James
quick unboxing showcase.
And I'm going to skip around to where he actually installs it, just so you can see how it looks under his desk. And he actually has this under his desk still right now.
And there you go, you guys. We are good to go right here.
Really like the Gobi app. all your Gobi
Music
products
flashing.
that
You
are
guys are seeing
that
this for
are
both
smart
angles.
can connect to
You're
it. You
seeing
can
the
control them
LEDs
all from the
itself.
app. A
Plus,
lot of
you're
color
seeing
pattern
the
options
LEDs from a
with the
distance.
RGB light strips. They're just
Now,
really
move
high
over to
quality light
color.
strips, honestly.
This
They
is
make for
just the
great
static
backlighting.
color, guys. You
They
can
make
do
for
any
great
color you
under
want.
desk
If you don't
lighting.
like that,
Like if you game in the dark and your whole room's dark, it's nice to have a little bit of backlighting, honestly.
let's grab purple. You guys like purple? How about blue? You want 50%? We do 100%. There's green, yellow, just plain
Nick, how you
white,
doing?
guys, right? Or create our own or none
Hey
at
Daniel,
all.
aka Darthwing, how are you
If you
doing?
don't like that, we can definitely adjust it. We can do cold white or warm white, right? Do a color wheel. You need a color wheel.
So I like how he did a picture-in-picture showing you the lights themselves up close, as well as how it looked as ambient lighting from the desk afar.
Let's do a teal.
So he did a nice job showcasing
How
it that
about
way.
a vibrant orange? Pink? You guys into pink? Alright, we changed the adjust the wheel over, right? Also, we can do this interested, happy. It's got some emotions, right? Do dim colors and chasing. Now, we can do a chasing.
All right, if there's any questions on the RGB light strips, I'll move on to the next product, which I think James also reviewed this one. James gets the second most amount of stuff to review on the team, next to myself. So this is the Nexco N960E ring light webcam. This is kind of like a competitor to the Razer Kiyo, but at a more budget-friendly price. So let's show you his video on this one. Also on deal today. And Nexco makes some decent webcams. I really love. I have their N960 4K webcam. Highly, highly recommended, but it's not on deal today. Love Nexco N960 webcam. This is their ring light 1080p 60 FPS webcam.
James here from DragonBlogger. Silly with a little walkthrough, test, unboxing, you know, the full shebang.
11-minute video. I'm gonna have to skip through that a little
The
bit.
big difference. Kind of happy. A ring light.
Okay.
Probably a little bit bigger than this, but it puts off some good light. I mean, it's down low right now if I want. We go.
Hey
really,
Jeffy,
really
how you
high.
doing?
Back down. So that's a nice touch. The next part of this
James is
video,
not
I'm gonna
short-winded
have
when it
this
comes to
plugged into
reviews.
USB-C. You are gonna see
Hey Evans, how you doing?
dual cameras. You're gonna
Welcome.
see this camera recording. And
I know, I was like
now,
11 minutes for a webcam.
side by side. We're gonna talk about it and how it looks and compares and sounds.
Okay, now that I have them both hooked up, you can see me in the Nexigo 1080p 60 frames per second, or you can see me in the Logitech C922X Pro at 1080p at 30 frames per second. Right now you're hearing everything from the Nexigo camera. This is their microphone. I did a little test before popping up. It's a little quieter than the Logitech, and you guys will see the comparison difference in a second. But it's not bad. So the coloration. Let me turn off my ring light. As you can see, it darkened down on the Logitech because the ring light is not there. My lighting is way off, way over there. Even though you can see it on my hand, it's way off in my kitchen. So there's not a lot of lighting right here. You see the ring light from the Nexigo on me. The coloration is good. It's got me, you know, a little redder, but it's plug and play. I haven't adjusted anything. I'm not going to adjust anything. Let's turn the lighting down a little. There's no lighting at all. As you guys see, it's just a kitchen light now. We'll hit button 1, little light, button 2, brighter, or button 3, you know, the brightest they have. Let's put this on. Now you see my ring light. With the ring light, both ring lights, you know, of the light, it looks really good. You know, proper lighting always makes a good camera. You'll see in the Logitech over there, that I am darker skinned. You know, you can see the coloration of the watch, if you guys can see this. Yeah, you definitely see the coloration. You might be able to see it.
Now, if I remember correctly, James, that the noise you keep hearing is the autofocus and the mic pickup on the Nexco webcam. I think it's from the autofocus that its own mic is picking up its own autofocus, if I remember correctly. So one thing you may want to consider is, and this is common of a lot of webcams, is the microphone on webcams is often not good. So while the video on this is not very bad, you can hear how the microphone kept going that clicking noise. that's the microphone picking up the webcam's own autofocus. So I would recommend disabling the microphone portion of this webcam and using an external mic if you're going to use this webcam. It's really good for the bright light. The ring light you could see casts quite a bit of light, but definitely you got to watch that autofocus being loud enough for the mic to pick up. They should have had some sort of removal for that, or put in some sort of smoother bearings or something about autofocus so that it didn't have that noise pickup. So that would be the one con of that webcam specifically that's noticeable from the video. So next up on the list is an Amazon Fire TV. Now, James reviewed a newer version of this series. This is the Amazon Fire 4K TV in this video. James actually has the newer Omni. One of the key differences between this Fire TV and the Omni is the Omni mostly has voice controls and Alexa. Resolution-wise, they're very similar. They're pretty on par, but I'm just to showcase. You still get access to all your Amazon Prime stuff. You still get access to other things. And honestly, the Omni TV is amazing for the price as well. But the Fire TV for the prices is a really, really good deal, particularly as a smart TV and all the options that you get with it. I actually really, really like smart TVs.
James here.
They're pretty
Today
awesome.
with a little showcase of a new product. As you guys can see, we're in front of a big TV.
And if you don't have a
This
smart
is the new
TV and you have a
Amazon
legacy
Omni
TV,
4K
you can always get a
TV,
Fire
guys.
Stick
This is their
and turn
Fire
it into
TV. This is voice activated, guys. This is the 65.
Yeah, that's about the
inch
only
version,
major
65
difference.
inch
About the
4
4K resolution is about the
so
same.
You're going to have about
And,
62 inches
you know,
across.
For a
The legs
55
here
inch
are
right now
rather
on
wide,
deal,
so just
that's
remember
a
that, guys.
really,
They are
really
a
good
wide
deal
leg.
for a 4K.
They're about 49 inches in width,
TV.
so you will need a
55
large
TV.
stand to put them up there. Now,
So again, I'll skip
it
around
does
this
come
video
with
a
remote
tad more
controls
as
if you guys
well.
need to- Now, every app you have logged in
Amazon Prime, The
will
Expanse.
show movies in
Use your
these
Amazon
lists,
Fire
so you
TV to
get
watch The
a pick
Expanse.
of what
Also,
you're
Wheel of
logged
Time.
into, and it
James
will
got me
show
into
you
Wheel of Time recently.
throughout
Wheel
the
of Time is
stuff.
an amazing
So you
show.
don't have to
Really a
actually
big fan
go
of Wheel of
through it
Time
all.
now. I'm about 5 episodes
Now,
in.
the one thing you
Another
guys
season's
can,
going soon.
can
Now,
do
Wheel of Time I didn't
also
find
here
as
is go into
good
settings.
as The
You
Witcher
guys really
2,
need
but
some
season
settings.
2,
Quick
but
settings.
it's still pretty good. I really
Down
enjoy
here
it.
you have picture settings, sound settings, or info. The info
I was
will
enjoying
tell
it a
you
lot.
that we're just into 296p.
So again, we're big fans of Amazon Fire
So we're
TVs.
not in
I have
full 4K.
one spare
But
bedroom
if
in my
you wanna go
house,
picture
smaller
mode, you
one.
can come
They're
up
just
here and you
convenient.
can
You don't
change
have
it
to have
from
a separate
standard,
Fire Stick. You don't have
movie,
a separate
dynamic,
Roku.
sport, or custom.
You basically don't have to have a
Same
separate
with sound
smart
or
appliance.
advanced
Your
settings.
TV does everything for you.
Now,
Access
if
to
you
all
need
your
more
Hulu,
full
Disney Plus,
advanced
Netflix,
settings,
everything
you guys,
you need. Yep.
you can go over here to
So,
the actual settings.
It is. They contract out. I want to say they contract out one of the
notifications,
other third-party TV
account
firms
profile,
to brand it and put
network
their Fire
display,
TV technology
Alexa,
directly inside the
help,
TV.
accessibility
They used to use
controllers,
different
live
companies.
TV,
Like you can
device
find that
software,
TCL
sleep
makes Fire
timer,
TVs
equipment
and
control,
Insignia makes Fire
applications,
TVs,
and preferences.
but I don't
So,
remember the back-end company that makes
Bluetooth
this
devices.
specific version of the Fire
We can
TV.
connect up Bluetooth
So,
devices to
I
this.
imagine
Now,
it's
I'm not
probably
sure
going to be
why
your
she went
standard
there,
panel.
but
It's panels, but it's panels
she's
only
just
made by
ignoring us.
standard.
So we can add Alexa remotes, game controllers, or headsets. So you can connect a Bluetooth Bluetooth.
But this Fire
headset
TV is 3 HDMI 2.0 ports,
sound.
1 HDMI 2.1
Game
with ER,
controllers.
can
You
support
connect up
60
the Amazon
hertz,
Luna if you really
55-inch screen size,
want. You can play
8DR10
Amazon Luna
supported.
on here.
You get Dolby
Live
Digital
TV,
Plus with
digital
pass-through.
coax if you
You
guys
get
need that.
8
Networks,
watts plus 8 watts of
display
audio
sounds,
power. It has the Fire TV
accessibility,
OS built into
devices,
it.
and software
Weighs about
support.
25 pounds according to
Pretty
product
full
spec.
TV, easy to work, very
And of course, you
colorful,
get
guys.
the Fire TV
Great,
remote with it,
great
with
TV.
Alexa.
Thanks for
Speaking
checking
of
out this quick little
the
video.
remote
and
of a
have
TV
great day.
really sells it for me because I don't like having to type and look for an actor's name or a TV show and search on those remotes and click one letter at a time. So just being able to speak into my remote and say, hey, search for movies by this actor or search for this movie title, that makes it so much easier. It saves me a lot of time. Yeah, okay. Thanks for pointing that out. Toshiba. Thank you. Hey, Pineapple, how you doing? Hey, RG, how you doing? So I believe it is Chromecast compatible. Yes. Let me double check. They are casting compatible for the most part. I'll have to double check on that. Mirror. James, find out if your Omni can do some mirroring. I believe they are capable of doing mirroring. Most of the smart TVs can support mirroring. I know I've done mirroring directly from my Fire tablet and mirrored over to it, so I assume it supports mirroring. Yeah, it supports mirroring. So, because I know I've done my one. Oh, so one other cool thing about Fire TVs and Fire Sticks have the same thing. So, if you have a Fire tablet and you watch a show or a movie on a Fire TV, your Fire tablet actually gets what's something called X-ray, which gives you behind the scenes info and a whole bunch of extra information that you can read and click on and learn about while you're watching the show. So X-ray is a super cool feature on Fire TVs and Fire Sticks that you could pair with a Fire tablet. That if you're like one of those people, like if you ever like listen to Spotify or you listen to audiobooks or you listen to something and you get all the behind the scenes information, X-ray is really cool. It's good to have like a Fire tablet. Like let's say you're seeing something for the second time or third time. You watched your favorite show already, you watched your favorite movie already, but you're watching it again, so you want to learn a little more details about it. Get that trivia stuff. That's where X-ray comes in, and it's really cool to use X-ray on a Fire tablet. I've used X-ray on my Fire tablet to get all the behind-the-scenes info and more details about the show or the movie while I'm watching it. So that's a cool feature that you could use with Fire tablets and the Fire TVs and Fire Sticks is that X-ray feature. So next up is the Tozo T12 wireless earbuds. Now these were reviewed by a team member known as Porphyrius on our team, who's in the UK, and he was just a huge Tozo fan. He asked me to send him a pair of these earbuds, and I did, and he covered them for me.
Okay, these are the Tozo T12 wireless earbuds with Bluetooth.
And I'll talk about the difference between the Tozo T12 and Tozo
I got these
NC2
a little time ago. I have used them excessively because they are really, really nice quality. Charges them in the holder. It has a USB-C on the back, which is awesome. Anything but micro. Everything charges up in here. You can leave it charging through the USB-C. You can put them in here in your pocket. They'll charge up in there. They last 4 to 6 hours, I would say, on a full battery. That's the earphones themselves. You can use them single or separate. When you connect them to a Samsung, they come up as a smart thing, which means you can use the Alexa or what was the Samsung one, the whatever it's called. But these are fantastic earbuds. They sit in the ears lovely. They come with 5 different sets of, or different sizes of these little rubber things, which literally do pull on and off really, really nicely, really, really quickly. They pull on and off nice and easy, and then this one doesn't want to go back on. But there you go. These are really, really nice quality. They connect straight away. They even talk to you. So when you put them in your ears and you connect them, it says connected, disconnected. As you see, when you put these in, come on, tells you how full the internal battery of the box is and how full each of the earpods are. So that is really quite nice. You can't put them in the wrong way around. They just do not work that way around. But
So as Porphyrios mentioned, I like TWS earbuds. I have a whole bunch of different pairs of TWS earbuds myself. One thing that's nice about the TWS earbuds is for those of you who like when you talk on the phone or conference calls, if you like only having one bud in your ear, you can use them as a single audio device and you get double the lifespan because you can use one in your right ear till its battery runs out and then switch to using the one in your left ear when its battery runs out. Or you can use them paired in stereo mode as well. I like that they all come with their own charging case, so that way when the buds run out of battery, you just drop them in the charging case, and the charging case has its own battery capacity to recharge the buds. Usually enough to charge the buds 3 to 5 times, and those are good. TWS earbuds used to be so much more expensive for the features. I mean, I remember, like, you could see the T12s right now are $29.99 on deal. That is, I remember paying $70, $80, $90 for TWS earbuds. The fact that this is $30 for this pair is pretty incredible considering how good these sound for the price. TWS normally are very, very expensive. And Tozo makes really, really good quality earbuds. So the difference between the T12 and the NC2, the T12 does not have active noise cancellation. That's where NC for noise cancellation comes in. So So depending on how far you go back, some earbuds can cost a ton, and Tozo makes really, really good earbuds for the price. The NC2s are active noise cancellation. So the T12s don't have active noise cancellation. So they're a little better at blocking out background sound and also better at filtering out the mic when you talk to it. James covered the NC2s as well, and I'll cover that video next. James, is this another 11-minute video? We tease James on the length of his videos. How long is this one, James?
James here with a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product. This is the Tozo NC2.
No, it's only $541.
These are their 5.2 Bluetooth with wireless charger. Now you'll
Yes.
get about 8 hours of playtime on the
A
earbuds
separate mic
itself,
that can
plus
filter out the
another
background
32
noise.
hours
So a
with the
listening
charging
mic
case,
and then a speaking
which is
mic.
very cool. It will take about 2.5 hours or 2 hours to charge via the USB-C or the wireless charger.
Some ANCs are hit and miss,
depending on the
honestly.
charger
Some
you
are hit and
use.
miss.
Now this has 3 microphones, guys, right? One
Hey,
is
Merle
for
just gave me a
ANC.
27-minute
It picks
video
up
I
the
just
outside
uploaded.
noise. The second
That was
is
the longest one I've
inner
uploaded in a
ANC
while.
to change
It
all
was
the
on
active
a
noise
assembly of a new
cancellation.
3D printer.
Plus, you have the
The
microphone
leveling
to
alone
chat
took like
with your
13
friends
minutes.
if you're using it as a
Bed
regular
leveling.
thing. Now, these are more
Yeah,
like an
it's a
earbud
great
or
video,
ear
but-
stick style.
But man,
ear
it takes a
pod.
long time to. If a
Unlike
printer,
the
a 3D
other
printer
style.
doesn't have automatic
But
bed
we'll show
leveling,
you guys
it
this.
could take a long time.
First,
to
you get the
level a
instruction
bed.
manual because they are touch
I didn't
sensitive.
realize it took so
You know,
long.
your left hand side will be play and pause or skip track. The other one will be, you know, play or pause or mute or stuff
All
like
right.
that.
So again,
You do have
it's kind
5 more
of
sets
funny how
right
Tozo's
here in
competing
this
with
case, which is
themselves
rather
here,
cool
right? Because
that
you have
they
the
give you all these
the
ear tips.
T12s and the
You'll also
NC2s
get the
on
little
sale at the
charging
exact
cable, and I'll show you
same
guys this real
time.
quick.
And the difference in price is only $5, pretty much, the difference between price. So if I was going to tell you, all right, which ones are you going to get? Are you going to get the T12s or the NC2s? I'd say go for the NC2s so you can get the noise cancellation feature, right? It'd be hands down no-brainer for me. The difference in price is $5. But the T12s have better sound. So the T12s have better audio drivers than the NC2s. Yeah, some people, that's true. Some people may like background noise in here yet. But I think the NC2s and the NC7s, I think they have a feature you could turn on which allows background audio pass through so you can hear your music and where the mics actually pass that through to your ears too. You'll have to confirm it when you finish your review of it. But I think they have an audio pass-through feature. Most ANC earbuds also have not only noise cancellation, but they have the opposite where they deliberately take that mic pickup from the background and funnel it in your ears so that you can hear better as well what's going on around you. So they usually support both that features. I don't know if this one does, but James is currently actively reviewing the NC2 and the NC7, so he has them on hand. Yep. And James, I send a lot of earbuds to because James has the Galaxy Buds Plus, and he has the most range of earbuds. So he's the best one who has a whole bunch of different brands to compare how the sound is in the bass range, the high frequencies. So I usually try to keep one reviewer focused on the same type of product. That way they have better comparisons because a lot of people want to see how something compares to another model or another brand's earbuds. And so having a whole bunch of different ones you can compare it to. Because if you're the only one who reviews one product and somebody else reviews the earbuds and somebody else reviews these earbuds, you don't get the comparison that you need, which gives you experience to know which one really sounds better in certain areas and is better for certain functions, that kind of thing. So that's why we try to keep similar products aligned so that we can get those comparisons done. So next on the list is a product I have hand that I actually just set up the charging station this morning, but I have not run it through my house. I haven't vacuumed my house in a few days on purpose because after this stream, I'm taking this puppy out who's now charged, and I'm going to let him do his thing. This is the Eufy or Eufy. I don't know if it's Eufy or Eufy. I like saying Eufy better. It sounds better. But it might be Eufy. Eufy or Eufy. This is the Robovac G30 that's on deal today. So what I really like about this Robovac is the springiness of the wheels allow it to adjust between carpeted floors and that lip between hard floors and carpeted floors really, really well. Plus, it also has the sensors in the wheels here. It's got your sweeper here. It's got your spinning roller brush here. Easy to pull out container for emptying and clean out. It's got a filter in there as well. So I can't wait to take this puppy out for a spin. I have to thank Eufy for sending me this because they just sent me this one last weekend. It actually arrived on Sunday of last weekend, and I got so busy during the week I was not able to. By the way, to put it back in, you have to depress it. And that's how you put it back in as well. So you depress it to pull it out and depress to pull it back in. But I can't wait to take this thing out for a spin. I like that it has this little bumper detection, and it's got these little buttons on top. I'm worried that my dog's going to attack it, so I'm going to see how he does around it. If he attacks it, I'll record it on video as well. But then I'll lock him in a room while it does its thing and it does its mapping. And I'll be able to give you my full report right now on this Robovac G30. Yes, Pumpkin hates vacuums. So I had a shark vac, a hand vac. I've got a lot of vacs. He attacks every vacuum, no matter what type of vacuum. He attacks on site. He tries to bite the plastic, bite the wheels. He just goes nuts. Out of my 3 Boston Terriers, the other 2 will bark at the vacuum. Pumpkin's the only one who violently attacks the vacuum, and he does it every single time. So he just doesn't like vacuums. I usually have to lock him in one of the bedrooms when I vacuum the other house, then lock them out of the bedroom to vacuum the bedroom. That's the way I usually have to do my house patterns with vacuums. So if this does a good job and he won't leave it alone, I want to have an automatic vacuum that could basically go on a schedule and clean my house so I don't have to do it every single day, 2 or 3 times a day, because my dogs are tracking in mud. So it would be nice if my vacuum could do that for me, provided my dog gets used to it. My dog doesn't keep trying to destroy it, bite it, and stuff like that, because I don't want him to damage a really expensive robot vacuum. That would be very bad. So this is the Eufy Robovac G30, and again, it's 2,000 PA motor. Now, I also have the X8 to test too, which is the dual 2,000 PA motor, which is a lot more suction, and it has a better tank for compressing the dust. So I'll be reviewing both those. But the G30 is the one that's particularly on deal today, and you can see it's $229.99. Normally it's $319.99, which is a really good deal for a robot vacuum. Especially, you can tell this is a premium quality robot vacuum. And the other thing to know about this is, if you have an Alexa device, this is compatible between your Alexa device. You can have your Alexa device activate your vacuum and give it instructions for you on your behalf. So it is compatible with Alexa if you have an Alexa Dot or Alexa speaker in the house, and it can command your vacuum. Thank you for the follow, Ricky Hernandez. Much appreciated. So next on the list is a quick showcase here. Nate didn't do a full showcase of the Ninja. He was actually doing a showcase of the Ninja blender and how it worked on his portable power station. So simulating a power outage, taking camping, but you want to use your blender, he was able to power his blender with his portable power station, and so he did a little quick test on that. So I'm going to show you this. But obviously a Ninja blender is like one of the premium high-end blenders you can get, and they're really awesome. Highly recommend it. If you don't have a Ninja blender, you don't know what you're missing. So this is him powering his Ninja blender with the EcoFlow River power station. It's a portable power station. Really nice one, too.
But now one thing that I've been super excited to test is I want to plug in my blender to see how well this thing handles a higher current draw. So as you can see here, we have my blender plugged into the EcoFlow. We have AC.
I don't know anybody who doesn't love that Ninja
Go
blender.
ahead and turn this thing
Everybody
on.
I know loves the
Warning,
Ninja
this
blender.
might be kind of loud.
I've never heard anybody say they don't like their Ninja blender. And the Ninja blender is $50 off today. $50 off. They're fast too. They blend really fast. They're really efficient with their multi-blade system.
My blender.
Really efficient.
Powered it for
most blenders that have just a
minutes.
single blade,
Awesome.
not nearly as efficient as the Ninja blender. Hey, Patrick Sandra, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, so next on the list, I've had this product for several months now, and I've showcased it every couple of months. I just saw it happen to be on deal this morning, and so I'll take it out again and I'll show it. So this is the Toppin air purifier, and this is one of the largest models that they sell, and it's on deal right now for $169.99. So back in like September, I got sent this model to review, and I use this every single day. So I've gone through maybe 6 air purifiers that I reviewed since September. This is the only one I use every single day for my main room. Not only does it cover my living room and kitchen and half my house just from the size of this, but it's quiet and it has one feature I really love above most other air purifiers. And that is this little scented oil tray. You pop this little tray out of the back here, and it has this little pad, and you put in some essential oils like lavender or cinnamon or nutmeg, and then you just slide it back in, and it circulates that air purifier, that scented oil, and it does such a good job. And it saves you money. So if you're one of those people who buys a lot of air fresheners, right, and you go through cans of air fresheners or those plug-in air fresheners, this is actually a much cheaper alternative because it only takes like 2 drops of oil, and it makes your whole house smell nice for hours on just a drop or 2 of oil. And it works really, really well. It has a super, super quiet mode that's like library quiet. Can't even hear it hardly at all. I'll plug it in right now, and I will turn it on. It also has this light that lets you know when the filter gets dirty. And the filter canister is back here. So far, I've had this operating every single day, 24 hours a day since September. And you can see it's starting to collect some dust, but not that bad. Not that bad at all. So you can see it's starting to get some dust on it. But considering I've had this on every single day since September, it's not that much dust. I'm probably going to be able to at least go another 2 or 3 months, maybe 4 months before I have to replace this filter. So that's really, really good. Only probably have to replace the filter maybe twice a year. Maybe once a year to get away with it. Maybe twice a year. So, make sure it's plugged in right here. There we go. What is it? I don't think I have a filter up there. Oh, so there we go. There we go. Alright, I got it back in place. So you get your touch sensitive buttons on the top, which they're sometimes hard to see because it's so you can see touch sensitive buttons over here. They're a little hard to see until it lights up. This is on fan speed 2, and you can kind of hear that wind, I'm sure. I'll turn on fan speed 3. This is the highest it gets, right? But then you can turn it on low. And silent mode, this is where it really shines. Yeah, right here, silent mode. Completely silent. Yes, yes, essential oil drops. I'll show you that again, Pineapple. So, this little cartridge right here has a little tiny pad in it, and you just drip your essential oils, just a couple of drops of essential oil right in that little hole there. It gets soaked into this pad. You slide this back in, and then now it disperses the essential oils over your whole house while it's purifying the air in your house. And it lasts for hours, the scented oils. It's just really, really awesome. I love this air purifier. I like that it has a handle if you do have to move it from room to room. Now, because it's touch sensitive and it's a black handle, it collects. It's ironic. The air purifier purifies the air, but the top of the handle collects dust because of the way it works. It blows air into the bottom of the handle. It can't quite clean the top of the handle. So the top of the handle does collect dust, which is kind of ironic for an air purifier. But that's about the only thing about it. Other than that, it works extremely well, and you can see it collecting air in the filters. It's better to have near the ground so it could pull up the stuff that falls towards the ground, the particles, and it's good at pulling that stuff up. So, excellent air purifier. This is the top-end air purifier. It's sitting in my living room when I'm not streaming. All day long it runs, and it just purifies the air in my house. And when I feel like making the house smell nice, I'll put some pine scent in it, or cinnamon, or lavender, or sage. I'll just drip some essential oils. Whatever I feel like making the smell, orange, citrus oils, whatever I feel like making the smell of the day, I'll just drip some oils in it and make the living room smell nice. So, by far my favorite air purifier. I've reviewed a lot of air purifiers. And there's another one that's really good too. I have one on the other side of my house because this can't go around the hallway. I have one of those long hallways where my living room and my kitchen's exposed, but then there's a long hallway with bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. So the air can't circulate down a long corridor hallway, right? So I do need a second air purifier for the other half of my house and down the hallway. Plus, if you have a bedroom where the door is always closed or things like that, and you want to purify a bedroom, you're going to want a little smaller purifier for a bedroom. But for the most part, this does the whole house, especially the big great rooms of the house, and it does it just fine. So the next couple of products and lists were reviewed by Mrs. DragonBlogger herself. The first one here is a face scrubber, and the next one is a body scrubber. I'll switch over to those videos.
So we've all seen the body scrubbers, right? Well, these ones are great for your face.
So for the air purifier, when you say how loud is that, it doesn't make any difference in noise when you put essential oils in it. It's not loud at all when you have it on sleep and quiet mode. It's so quiet you can't even hear it. You don't even know it's on. If you want to have it circulate the air faster, then it sounds as much as like a fan, just one of those like oscillating fans. No louder than that. Pardon me.
You get 2 in this pack. And they're silicone. Even the little brushes here, they're soft silicone, but you can exfoliate. So this is great for taking makeup off and just getting some deep pore cleansing. And if you want to use something that you can exfoliate, I would even think that you could use this on your feet also. So again, I like how it comes in a 2-pack, which is really nice. So yeah, big fan of these.
So again, the little rubber tips, bristles, allow you to exfoliate your skin while you're using it. I actually tested it myself, and you know, after I shave and I do a fresh shave to help prevent ingrown hairs and things like that, I like you know, using something that exfoliates a little bit. It's better for your skin. It's just easier to clean and exfoliate. So, though beauty products are not my forte, I still take advantage of any spare ones that are lying around when I can. The next one is the larger body scrubber brush. My dog is snoring. Can anybody hear him? Where is he?
Here we have this silicone body scrubber. Now this is great. It's food grade silicone and it's safe and easy to clean. It has a nice finger design.
All I hear is snoring.
And it's good for all different types of skin. What you want to do is put water onto the brush, apply your shampoo or your body soap, and then you're able just to work it very nice into your skin. It helps you build up a really good lather, and it feels really good for exfoliating. Simply rinse and allow it to dry.
All right. Oh, whoops, I forgot to select that one. That's this one in the carousel. I forgot to select it. So the next product was reviewed. I think this one was. Who reviewed this one? Let me see 1 second. I can't. I'll have to figure out who reviewed this one. So I can't remember if it was Brittany or my Mrs. DragonBlogger covered this one. Give me 1 second to figure out which DragonBlogger covered this one. Also Mrs. DragonBlogger. Okay, that's what I thought. We get a bunch of these, and I've sent a few to different. Brittany's done some of them too. So this one was also done by Mrs. DragonBlogger.
This
and she
is
showcased
the
this during a
7-in-1
previous live stream.
Beauty Care Massager for your face. And what I like about this is it comes with 7 functional massaging heads. So that's pretty cool. You can exfoliate, polish.
Yeah, what makes this one cool is all the attachments, right? You get the Pumice Stone, so it's more than just for face. You can use the Pumice Stone for heels or elbows, and you get all the different attachments as well. So this one is pretty cool.
Massage. Now these beads move, so they glide over your skin. You have the little grinder here. You know, if you're someone that has, problems with blemishes or oily skin, it's real important to take care of your skin. So this is the Pumice Stone. Real easy. It takes 2 AA batteries. And it's got high-low. So that's pretty cool. And it's very easy to change these heads. Just click and pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll tell you exactly what the heads are. It comes with a crude polish to kind of soften, some of the tough skin and get all those dead skin cells off. and then it has a coarse brush, and that's to clean dirt and stuff, and, you know, in your pores. And then it has a makeup sponge. That's it. And this is.
I don't know. It just says pumice stone. That's a good question. Let me do some research.
Makeup wedges.
What's a not? It's an actual pumice stone. Like it's a real stone. It's not fake. It's one of those. It's one of those. It seems real. It's one of those real pumice stones that actually is kind of like brittle and can break up a little bit. I mean, it feels like a real pumice stone, but I wouldn't know. I could tell the difference. It's definitely not plastic or like some simulant. It feels like a real pumice stone, but I don't know how I would know for certain if it was or not. So, good option. Particularly, you know, if you live in the South, right? We lived in Arizona for 19 years before we went to California, and Southern California for 5 years. Dry skin is a huge problem. If you live in very dry, arid climates that are deserts, you're going to see a lot more people using pumice stones and these type of exfoliators than, say, humid climates where you don't have as much dry skin and callus buildup. Like, trust me, being in Arizona for 19 years and being in SoCal where it's always a drought and it's always dry, these devices and pumice stones and exfoliators tend to get used more, pretty frequently, in my household. So, next on the list is this Bedsure blanket. Now, this is just a variant. This is a throw blanket for a couch. It is so soft, and my wife had one similar to this one, not the exact color pattern, but it's exactly on the same product page of this throw blanket. It is super, super soft, and Bedsure sent us it, and I appreciate them sending us one. I love Bedsure products. They usually make really high-quality linens. I've never not liked anything Bedsure has sent.
This throw blanket by Bedsure. This is the softest
Everything Bedsure has sent we thought was fantastic.
you will ever feel.
Particularly their bedding,
now, it's not
their pillowcases.
heavy,
I actually sleep using the Bedsure satin pillowcases myself. What I love about their satin pillowcases is it makes, like, I like my head laying on a cold pillow. I hate laying on a hot pillow or my head or face getting sweaty at night. And the satin pillowcase just feels cool. Every time I lay my head on it, it's cold. Even if it's hot out, the satin pillowcase is cool.
I also love this color.
But this blanket, this throw blanket's awesome. My dogs love laying on it. The moment it got cast over my couch, my dogs made it their own.
So this is good for a bed, like a twin
very,
bed.
very soft throw blanket.
Or
Looks
it's
nice
good
over a couch,
for,
too. I like the
maybe
pattern
the
on it.
couch as a throw. This is literally so soft. Now the instructions are machine wash, gentle cycle.
So, not going to spend a lot of time on this one because it's just a blanket. So next, we're going to go on to dog bed. Again, Bedsure also is the company Lesure. They're both of them, Lesure, Bedsure. And they intermix pet products that they make. And they make some awesome pet products. So the next two pet products are by Bedsure. But the first one, dog bed, is Bedsure. The second one, which is the fish toy, is Lesure, which is also a brand owned by Bedsure. They're the same parent company. And this dog bed is so cool. And I love Jeff's dog. This is Jeff's dog in this video.
Shadow's laying down on his brand new Bedsure memory foam mattress.
I always say if you're going to buy a dog bed, buy one size larger than you think you need because dogs love the extra space, especially if you have multiple dogs. Always buy bigger with a dog bed. Don't buy smaller because dogs always love bigger beds. Always love bigger beds.
One thing about big dogs like Shadow.
Yep, I have to have cooling. I'm like one of those people, even in the wintertime, I have fans on my bed. I always have to be cool.
It's a terrible thing for them to go through.
It's kind of weird because I like sleeping at like 60-degree temperatures. I don't like it hot at all.
Nice and soft to sleep on.
I can't sleep.
The top piece is extremely soft if you were to feel it, and so far he loves it. Every time I tell him to go lay down, he runs right over to that bed and just lays on it.
If you have only hard floors in your living room and your kitchen, it's nice to have a dog bed. Just lay it on the floor in the corner somewhere. Let them lay on something soft instead of hard floor. It's just nice for them. Especially when big dogs get older and they start having like hip dysplasia issues and they start having like, you know, because big dogs tend to have hip dysplasia and tend to start having, you know, hip and leg problems at ages 7 and up for bigger dogs. So it's good to have a softer surface for them to lay on instead of letting them lay on a hot floor. It's just more gentle for them. And they love the beds. Even my dogs will have a different bedsure model now. They love their bedsure bed. Pumpkin's laying right now. Pumpkin, come here. Come here. You want to say hi, Pumpkin? Come here. Come here. Come. Pumpkin, come. Come on. You're not in trouble. Don't worry. Come. 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 Come say hi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. Come on. Now he was snoring. Oh, there we go. Pumpkin, say hi, everybody. You were laying in his bedshirt dog bed. Yes, you were laying in your bedshirt dog bed. Yes, he was. This is Pumpkin, my middle-aged. He's 4.5 years old. I have one that's only like almost 2, and then he's almost 5, and then Pumpkin's, and then Bluton's 10. I have 3 Boston Terriers. This is Pumpkin. He's the one that will be attacking this later today. Yes, this is your mortal enemy. Yes, your mortal enemy. I'm sure you'll be attacking it later today. Oh, good boy. All right, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's a cute dog. A little bit neurotic when it comes to vacuum stuff. So the next toy is a fish toy, but the funny thing is when Natalie was reviewing this fish toy, her dog actually wound up playing with it more than the cat, so I guess it makes it viable for both types of pets. My dogs would freak out of this thing and would love attacking it and drag it outside, so I'm sure they would love this toy too. This is an animated fish toy, and this is a second video she did for it when she finally got her cats to play around with it. It basically, this toy comes with catnip. So you sprinkle the catnip in with the toy, and it encourages the cats to play with it. And the way it works is the fish will flop its tail and its head for like 15 seconds and then stop. And when they bat at it, it activates it to keep going. And then again, and it just drives cats nuts. But it drove her dog nuts too. So here it is. Her cat's names are Ori, the light one, and Bean, the dark one. I think that's the order. Ori and Bean are their names. Yeah. It's just fun watching your pets play with toys. I get so many toys for my dogs. I just love having my pets play with toys. It just brings me so much joy. Honestly, there's nothing like having my dog play Frisbee or toys or like these wind-up balls or stuff like that. It's just so fun playing with toys with your pets. They're like your children. They really are fun. Now that my kids are grown, I don't get to play toys with my kids anymore because one's off in the Navy on the other side of the country and the other one's, in high school and 15 and doesn't play with toys anymore. So I don't get to play toys unless I play with my pets now. So the next the next product is a watch. This is the Timex Weekender watch, and Nikita from our team actually showcased this, I believe.
So this is the Timex Unisex Weekender watch. It's a 38mm watch. And as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like.
Okay, if they made dog toys that wouldn't break, it would be such a hugely profitable business if they never broke, right? They're designed to have an expiration period so that you have to buy new ones.
On the stand that comes with the box. It looks really awesome. I really enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and take it off here. But as you can see, it's a genuine leather band. It is a little bit on the thinner side, but while it has the thinness of the band, it has a lot of length that you can, put in.
That is a nice looking band on that watch. I really like
for whatever size wrist you may have. I consider myself having a very average size wrist, but whether you have a super big wrist or a super small wrist, this one has a lot of flexibility with the size.
All right, I only have one product left in the carousel, so I'm going to post the link to the giveaway again if you want to enter to win an Amazon gift card. DragonBlogger.com/enter live.
button that you use to adjust the
DragonBlogger.com/enter
Exactly.
live.
And that's really cool. So when it's dark, you can just press that button and you're able to see what time it is regardless of where you are. It is a unisex watch, so the watch face is a little smaller than I'm used to for my typical men's watches, but that's okay. It still looks really good on the wrist. And one thing that I've noticed is typically sometimes, like as you can see right here, this is a mark that I got from wearing watches on my wrist for a long time, and it's because of this little nub. When you bend your wrist back, this typically will go on the top of your hand. But what I've noticed with this one, when I wear it, even if it does go on top of my hand, and it does, it doesn't
Yes, I
cause
know.
any discomfort, any hurt. Because
I'm well aware of the Activision
it's
purchase.
not too tight.
Well aware of it.
And that's one thing that I really do like about this Timex watch. So if you're looking for a nice little watch, one that's definitely budget friendly, looks good, has a nice band, is going to be customizable regardless of the size of your wrist, then definitely check out the Timex Unisex Weekender 38mm watch.
So let's talk about that a little bit. So with Microsoft buying Activision, right, and of course Blizzard and all the sub companies that Activision owns, there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons with everything. My mostly concern is about anti-competitive practices, because Sony is really innovative in the gaming space, particularly with their DualSense controller that they have with the PlayStation 5 and where they're going. If you've seen the specs on the PSVR 2 headset, Sony sometimes innovates in ways that Microsoft is a little lagging behind in those areas. And so I don't want them to stifle games and competition that help raise and elevate the bar for everybody who enjoys games and the gamers. So provided they don't implement too many anti-competitive practices, I was not happy that Starfield is not coming out to the PlayStation, right? So, I mean, I understand that places have their own exclusives, but, you know, I really would hope that games could be more agnostic for platform and let the platforms innovate, but the games are compatible with all platforms. That would be my preference. Oh, that's good to know, James. Thank you. The last one's book is a children's book called The Gruffalo. Very, very popular book. And Merle, from my team, reviewed it. He has a little daughter, a little girl, and he was going to showcase this book before he read it to her, or let her read it together, rather. Very popular book. So I'll show you this little video here.
We have a book
You have a
called
little
The
one
Gruffalo.
still. You're
This is
looking
by the
for
same
a
people
new
that
book to
did
read,
Room on a
right?
Broom. My daughter absolutely loves
I miss
that
those
story,
days.
so I'm looking forward to read this
My
book.
kids
for
are
her.
not little anymore,
And
but man, we
quick
used to do
synopsis
book
is
time, story
the
time,
mouse runs into some animals in
every
the
single
forest,
night, practically,
and
but never
to
really.
avoid being eaten himself,
Memories.
he
Parental
makes up
memories.
a fantastical creature called the Gruffalo. Unfortunately, at some point, the Gruffalo ends up being real, and that's when the fun starts. So we're going to take a quick look at some of the animation in here, or artwork. I really do like this style. It's absolutely in line with the Room on a Broom. And it's really easy to read. There's a lot of repeating sentences, repeating phrases, which is great for first-time readers to kind of do a read-along with. And I really do like it. I've already read through it once, and I'm looking forward to tonight's bedtime story.
So again, if you have kids, I highly encourage readers, right? I am a very, very heavy technology guy. I literally spend 14 hours a day on my computer practically. I'm into tech. But I cannot tell you enough how important it is for children to have non-screen time. Especially, you have to get them physically tactile, have to get them reading. Really, really important especially to be readers. Get them to be readers early. Reading is really important. And I don't mean reading from a digital screen. I mean really reading. There's a lot of ways to encourage that. Get physical tactile toys. Let your kids get out and get dirty. Let them get in the mud in the yard. Let them dig holes in the yard. But, as much as I'm into technology and I'm everything digital, I'm really big on making sure that time to be offline, that time to do the old school activities that are starting to fall to the wayside. Now, I know COVID makes it kind of hard to be social gatherings at playgrounds and parks right now, but there's no reason people can't go into their own yards. You can't get some physical toys like log cabin toys. Spend time building Legos, do the STEM sets, but get physically hands-on, get off. Don't game 10 to 14 hours a day. I have my set gaming limits even for myself. There's a fine balance, and finding that balance and teaching that balance is really important. And reading, and especially with stories, if you enjoy reading to them and you make reading part of your regular routine, it becomes something that stays with them. My kids have long since took me reading to them to eventually reading their own books, with my kid getting to The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books himself, and my other kid getting to a different book series. He started reading manga and all that other stuff. So you incorporate that young, and they'll take it and find out and branch out to what interests them. And by the way, I've seen parents in my generation consider comic books not reading, right? Reading is reading. Enjoy comic books, enjoy manga, enjoy novels. Doesn't matter. Don't criticize if somebody prefers reading comic books versus reading manga versus reading long novels. Reading is reading. Stories are stories. Imagination is imagination. It is all fantastic and encouraged. That is my advice for the day. Does anybody have any questions on any of the products that we covered before I move on to the $5 gift card giveaways? All right. Then we shall go on to the $5 gift card giveaways. DragonBlogger.com/enter live. If you have not entered yet, this is your last chance. I'm about to pick the winners now. DragonBlogger.com/enter live. Once again in chat, it is DragonBlogger.com/enter live. And I'm going to be picking 2 gift card winner giveaways right now. All right. Must be present in chat. You have 60 seconds to claim the prize, or else an alternate winner gets chosen. So is this the right? It's the live show prize quick draw. Okay? By the way, stay tuned, though, because I have other giveaway announcements to make at the end of the stream right before I close the stream, too. Really important ones, too. Big giveaways, not small ones. So don't disappear. Are we ready for me to draw the first winner? Woohoo. Body is ready. Mind is ready. All right. The first winner is coming up. I don't see anybody saying pause or wait. Let's move back to, oops, that. Excellent, do that. No, not that. Excellent. There we go. Let's move back to a different product in the carousel. It's the default one. I think I'll go back to the Yeti mic. That's the default since you're hearing me talk the whole time here. Okay. We're going to pick the winner right now. And did I just see a spike in people joining? I did see a spike in people joining. Welcome, everybody. We got some new people coming in. We're going to draw the first winner of the $5 gift card giveaway right now. Feel free to ask any questions. And the winner is going to be Evans. You are the first winner of the $5 Amazon gift card giveaway. Evans, are you in chat still? Evans, congratulations. Evans, are you there in chat? Evans, congratulations. Contact me at DragonBlogger.com. Contact me at DragonBlogger.com. Congratulations, Evans. You are the first winner of the 2 $5 gift card winners. Now I'm going to choose the second winner, but I'm going to give just another couple of minutes here. It's DragonBlogger.com/enter live. DragonBlogger.com/enter live for your chance to win a $5 Amazon gift card. I will wait 10 seconds and then I will draw the second winner. So 10 seconds, I draw the second winner. And then because we have a whole bunch of new people joining, I'll loop back through the carousel real quick for a second. Yeah, James, you're not eligible to win. But I'll loop back through the carousel real quick and just say, hey, thank you for the follow, Earl. Much appreciated. So for those who don't know me, my name is Justin. I am the primary Dragon blogger, but we are a multi-channel contributor. We have YouTube, Twitch, Amazon. I've got a whole bunch of team members. You'll see James. You'll see Nikita. You'll see Jackie. You'll see Deer Power. You'll see Nate. And Nate is going to start streaming for us too soon. So there's a lot of people on our team. We're a whole crew of just, friends and collaborative folks who got together and we decided to put together Dragon Blogger and Dragon Bloggers. And we just love doing product reviews, love showcasing products. I've got my 3D printer experts and my two brothers, Merle and Al, and Nate's becoming a 3D printer expert himself. And then, of course, we've been covering products since 2008. Yes, that's right, 2008. Dragon Blogger was born in August 2008. It's now going to be about 14 years this August. So we've been on our website, our YouTube since 2008. We became Amazon live streamers just last September. So the Amazon live streaming is new to us. and we just enjoy interacting with fans in real time, helping answer questions. Tons of giveaways. We're really big on giveaways. I mean, we do gift card giveaways all the time, almost every stream. We do big giveaways, and I'm going to show you some huge giveaways we have in the chat coming up soon. Really big ones, one that ends tonight at midnight. But first we're going to draw the other $5 gift card winner. The second winner is Bernadine V. Bernadine V, you are the second winner. Are you in chat? Bernadine V. I'm going to try to see which Amazon handle it is because I recognize the name. I do recognize the name. Bernadine V. Come on, load up. Load up. Don't take so long. That would be Bernadine. Is Bernadine in chat? Waiting for Bernadine to claim. 40 seconds. Bernadine has 40 seconds to claim, or else a new winner gets chosen. Bernadine, 40 seconds. 30 seconds, Bernadine. 30 seconds. 20 seconds, Bernadine. 20 seconds. 20 seconds for Bernadine to claim. Up. Congratulations, Bernadine. Contact me at DragonBlogger.com. You just made it. I will email you the $5 gift card at the end of the stream. Huge congratulations. You just made it in time. Just in time. Part of my name. So, for everybody that's new here, let me go through the carousel a little bit here. So what I am using I've been talking on this entire stream. This is the Yeti USB microphone. This is a fantastic microphone that has multiple patterns. It has the omnidirectional pattern, which allows everybody to talk 360 degrees around it and pick up sound from any direction. You can set it to cardioid mode, where it'll only pick up in the front, like from this direction, and minimize the amount of sound it picks up from the back. You could set it into like dual podcaster mode, where two people could speak into it, and it picks up from both the back and the front at the same time. You could also set into stereo mode, where if you speak into the left side, you only hear it in the left speaker. If you speak into the right side, you only hear the right speaker. That's great if you want to do things like ASMR, and you want to do like ASMR effects or audio style ASMR. That's good for that. And then, of course, the omnidirectional, which I use because when my wife streams on me on Sunday, we have the mic placed between us, and then it could pick both up our voices at the same time, and we share the same mic between us. So Blue Yeti mic, combined with the G-Hub software, it's absolutely fantastic. So I'll go do a quick rundown of some of my favorite products on this stream today. Second product I talked about is the Amazon Prime show called The Expanse. The Expanse first 3 seasons were on the Sci-Fi Network. Then The Expanse got canceled by Sci-Fi, was picked up by Amazon. Amazon Prime did seasons 4, 5, and 6, and the show just kept getting better. If you're a fan, I've been a fan of the books. The show is amazing. It's one of my favorite sci-fi series. If you haven't watched The Expanse, it is worth watching on Amazon Prime. It is one of the most gritty, realistic sci-fi shows. There's no funky shields. There's no, everything's very believable in how they handle zero gravity and how they handle G-forces and how they handle the vacuum of space and the effects of microgravity and zero gravity. Plus, it's got all the political drama like you would expect between factions, between Mars and the Earth and the outer belt. So if you like sci-fi shows and you have not come across The Expanse, here's what I do want to tell you about it. The first half of the first season, or the first season, is not like the rest of the seasons. The first season is slower. It's more like a cop drama, detective drama, solving a mystery. And then the show takes a dramatic, different tone after starting at the second season. So bear in mind that the show starts off a little slow. It's a slow burn with the first season being like a detective drama looking for a missing girl in space, and then it widens up itself into a much, much broader universe in the solar system. So just get past the first season. If you couldn't get past it previously because you felt it was slow, just get past the first season. Now, I like the way it started off with Detective Miller investigating and how it unlocked everything and how it unfolded. But some people found the first season too slow. But stick with it. It's very worth it. Yeah, but the very end of the stream, Allison, this is literally the end of the stream. I just picked the final gift card winners, and we're at the tail end. The other product I want to talk about real quick is, again, products to have on hand. This would be the Eufy Robovac G30, which I'm going to be testing today. I have it on Space Station charging. The base station's in the other room. I'll be running this through, and I'm really worried that my dog's going to attack it because my dog doesn't like vacuums, but I'm going to see how it works anyway. Even after I lock my dog up, I'm going to have it I'm going to record it running through, cleaning my kitchen, building its mapping patterns. I really like the wheels and the fact that it has enough distance that it can go up over carpets and lips between carpets and hard floors. It's got this little sweeper over here. Plus, it's got the brush and bristles over here. Easy tray to remove, to pull out and dump your tray. It's got the filter in there as well. I also like that it includes this little cutter. So what this here is a bristle brush and cutter that if you get hairs trapped in here, you've got the slicer. You could slice up those strings and those hairs, those long pet furs, and clean them out. So I'll be testing this out today and creating a video on this week. This is the Eufy G30 Robovac, and I'm excited to run this out. I have not tested a Robovac, mostly because my dogs do not like vacuums, and my Boston Terriers might get a little aggressive with it, and I don't want an expensive Robovac to take damage. Of course, it's got its bumper detection. If it bumps into anything, it changes pattern and moves, and that's pretty cool. The other thing I talked about was this top-end air purifier in person. I'm covering just some of the highlights here. So this top-end air purifier, which I talked about earlier, again, I'm just covering it because we had a whole bunch of new people join the stream. This top-end air purifier can be whisper quiet when you set it into silent mode or sleepy time mode. Makes no noise whatsoever. It has enough capacity and airflow to move air in my living room and my kitchen at the same time. I've used it since September of last year when it was sent to me, so thanks to Toppin for sending it to me. One of the features I particularly like about this air purifier is it's one of the few ones that has this little tray you could pull out, that I'll show you in the back here, is this little tray that if you don't notice it, you pop this out and it's got a little pad in here. You put a few drops of essential oils in the pad and then slide it back in, and now this thing will make your entire house smell nice. You can put sage, lavender, cinnamon, whatever fragrance or essential oils you want to drip into the pad, makes it last a long time. So when you think about it, when you can use this to freshen the scent of your home overall, it actually could save you money long term versus using those air fresheners, those canned sprays of air fresheners, or the ones that you plug into the wall outlet that go. You could just simply drop a few drops and it lasts for hours in the air purifier, which is a really, really nice touch. And something I really like about the air purifier. So top-end air purifier, excellent, excellent air purifier. Been very, very happy with it. Had it running almost all day long. So the other stuff I have in my carousel, is there anything else on hand? Talked about the dog bed, talked about the watch, talked about the book. Does anybody have any questions about anything in the carousel or want to know more about anything that I have in today's stream? Again, I kind of had a huge flux of new viewers at the end of the stream, just though I was closing out the stream, so I just did a quick recap of some items. But welcome everybody for joining. We do live stream every Sunday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We do our mystery box giveaway and more gift card giveaways. My wife does half the stream. I do half of the stream. And so we cover a mix of products on Sundays as well. We're also always streaming every Thursdays and every Friday mornings. So here are some of the other big giveaways I need to tell you about that are going on right now. The first one ends tonight. Right now we're giving away a $100 Amazon gift card, and you only have today left to enter. It's at DragonBlogger.com/WinGC. You can actually enter to win, and tonight, after midnight, I'll be drawing the winner and contacting them via email. $100 Amazon gift cards being given away, DragonBlogger.com/WinGC to enter on that page. That's the first giveaway, but that's not all. We have another giveaway too. We have a partnership with Viaomi to give away a V3 Max robot vacuum and mop. It's a combined Robovac and mop. We'll be giving one of those away, $400 retail value. That gets drawn on February 1st, so be sure to enter that giveaway as well. That's DragonBlogger.com/WinV3. Mrs. DragonBlogger is on tomorrow at 12 Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern with me. We both do a co-hosted show every Sunday, 12 Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern is Mrs. DragonBlogger myself. And so she covers her favorite products. I cover some products for the stream. So we both do a co-show every Sunday. That's our co-couple time slot where we do it together. You'll see her in various videos, of course, like you've seen her do the scrubber, the silicone scrubber, and things like that, or her products that she covered. But that's like our streaming day where we stream together. Something we decided to do together, you know, because both Mrs. DragonBlogger and myself kind of run DragonBlogger together, and we do all the coordination, and we do all the, you know, the crew, and decide who gets what products. So we kind of make it like a family thing. It's kind of fun. Just kind of funny because two of her brothers are part of my DragonBlogger crew. So finally, the last product I'm going to tell you about is we're giving away a Bedshore Sherpa hoodie, which is a really, really cool product for keeping you warm in the winter. And that's at shoppingdragons.com/ and then there's the link over there, win a Bedshore hoodie. That's yet another giveaway we're running on. So we do a lot of giveaways. I'm usually running 4 to 5 big giveaways per month, and we're doing gift card giveaways every stream. Also on Sundays, we do the mystery box giveaway. So we had over 1,200 products sent to us in last year. 1,200 products. I don't have enough space in my house or my garage or my closet for all these products, nor do my team members. So what we do is we tend to box up some of the stuff we lightly review, some of the stuff that we unbox. We put it in a mystery box. We seal it all up. We ship it out to one winner every week. USA address only. You can enter the Win a Mystery Box giveaway on Sunday. Sometimes James runs his own mystery box giveaways on Thursdays too. Hold on, got a cough. Sorry about that. I was talking so much from my throat dry. Need more coffee. Yes, she has something really exciting tomorrow too. I'm not going to spoil it, but she's giving away some other products, some of her favorite products as well. Stuff separate from the mystery box, separate from the gift card giveaway. Hold on one more second. I'm going to mute so I don't cough in your ear. I think I inhaled spit. Of course. No. Yeah, you say that right. But my son's best friend just got coronavirus on Wednesday. So, you never know. I'm not sick. I just was talking for an hour and a half. Yeah, my son's best friend just got COVID, so we're having to watch and see if he has any symptoms. Get at home tests, you know. But yeah. James on our team just got over COVID. It took him offline for almost 3 weeks, and he's still recovering from it. I've got 2 other Dragon bloggers who had COVID too. One of them's still sick with COVID right now. It's going around, folks. Be very careful. Be safe. Be very safe. COVID is not a joke. But I'll showcase one other product here because I love it so much. I'll showcase the other video for this fish toy, the one that shows the dogs playing with it, because it is such a fun fish toy. And we all had a great laugh watching Natalie's dog play with it more than the cats. So let me showcase that fish toy real quick here. That would be this one. Copying it over right here. Switch into the browsing scene. Put that in there. Okay, close this one. And let me play this.
Alright, we got all the kitties here. Do you smell the catnip yet? We were chewing at the bag. We really wanted.
Alright. And my dogs are being fed lunch in the background, so I'm going to mute my mic a little bit.
Bean likes catnip. It's one of her favorite things. They haven't seen a toy like this before, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, we're interested. We're very interested. Oh, there it goes. Oh, Hopper! What is that, Hopper? Yeah?
It will thrash around for about 15 seconds, and then I believe if you bat it again, it starts flip-flopping again. There we go.
Hopper, this toy isn't for you!
It's not for puppies.
What is that, Hopper? It's not for you, silly. It's not for you, silly goose.
Hopper, come over here.
It's for the kitties.
Come here, buddy.
They're gonna
Come
check
here.
it out. They're coming to check it out. Look. What do we think? Oh, we don't know. Go on, Ori, you're okay. Hopper, let me play with it.
I guess it was a success. I guess all this tells us is both cats and dogs, enjoy
like
this
it.
toy.
Look, Ori is so interested. Oh my goodness, hey!
silly goose.
It's not for puppies, you goofball.
So, final thoughts?
So, fun for dogs and the cats. I don't know, Ori really wanted to play with it a little bit more, but Hopper seems to be more interested. I know, it's interesting. What? Oh, goodness.
What a success.
I think it wins. I think it's a success.
Am I on mute? Am I on mute? Am I on mute? Is that better? Okay, sorry about that. I muted the wrong mic. So, yeah, so then they locked the dog up so that the cats could actually have a try at it and have a turn at it. So the toy comes with some catnip that you put in it that helps encourage the cats to play with it. But as you can see, her dog loved that toy. And my dogs would love this toy too. My dogs would go nuts over it. But yes, my dogs would tear it out and tear apart stuffing. You see how her dog was more like batting at it and only lifting it up slightly? But I'm pretty sure it would have chewed it up and stuff like that too. But again, very, very fun little toy. I think it might be too delicate for dogs' teeth. They probably would rip it apart. But when they just bat at it like that, that was just super fun to watch. It made for a great video too. Very, very great video. So again, if anybody has any questions about any products in the carousel, let me know. I'm almost at the tail end of the stream. I ran a little bit longer because I saw that we had a whole bunch of new people. Welcome to everybody who joined. Thank you for showing up, even if it's a little late. It's just that we haven't got put on the Amazon deals page towards the end of the stream. My name is Justin. I am the DragonBlogger. We run a whole crew who do different live streams here. James is with us in chat, and he's also one of my co-streamers and product reviewers. My wife does Sunday streams with me at noon. And hopefully we'll see some of you coming back tomorrow where we do not only a mystery box giveaway, more gift card giveaways, and my wife has a special product giveaway that she's going to be doing as well. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Hit the like and the follow at our store. Go to DragonBlogger.com and click on the giveaways link. We have 4 active giveaways going on right now, and so we're always doing giveaways and rewarding fans. Hope to see you as part of our community again, and thank you everybody for showing up, and talk to you all soon.